Born on May 2nd, 1972 in California, Dwayne Douglas Johnson is an accomplished actor, producer, singer, and professional wrestler who started his career playing college football for the University of Miami, then later for the Calgary Stampeders, where he was cut 2 months into the 1995 season. He then went on to be one of the most famous wrestlers of all time as The Rock, before moving into film with The Mummy Returns and The Scorpion King, his first starring role in 2002. He has since gone on to be one of the most famous, highest paid actors in the world. But you already knew that. So here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Dwayne Johnson. Number 10. Wrestling is in his genes. Johnson's father and grandfather were also professional wrestlers. His father wrestled as Rocky Johnson, and his grandfather wrestled as High Chief Peter Maivia, making Johnson the WWE's first third-generation wrestler. Number 9. The Rock was not his first wrestling name. Prior to laying the smack down as The Rock, Johnson first went by the stage name of Flex Kavana. Let that sink in for a second. Before moving to the WWE, he changed it to Rocky Maivia after a little encouragement from Vince McMahon. Then by 1997, he officially began wrestling as The Rock. Number 8. He has a degree in criminology. While playing football for the University of Miami, Johnson graduated with a bachelor's degree in criminology and physiology. Just add an old English guy in a cave and he's officially Batman. Number 7. Many of his family members are wrestlers. Though his father and grandfather were his true inspiration to become a wrestler, Johnson also has several extended family members who also have stepped into the squared circle, including his cousins Solofa Fatu Jr., aka Rikishi, Rodney Agatupo Ananoai, aka Yokozuna, Edward Smith Fatu, aka Umaga, his uncles Ata and Sika Anoa'i, aka the Wild Samoans. He is also cousins to current WWE star Roman Reigns and uncle to current WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos. Number 6. He holds 2 Guinness World Records. Yes, along with everything else, Dwayne Johnson is also a world record holder. In 2002's The Scorpion King, Johnson was paid $5.5 million for the role, which is the highest an actor has ever been paid for a debut film. And on May 21st, 2015, he again broke a world record for most selfies, where, during the San Andreas premiere, he took 105 selfies with his fans in 3 minutes. Number 5. He wants to be a Bond villain. Though Johnson always plays the good guy in films, he has expressed interest in playing a villain in a James Bond film, which would be following in his grandfather's footsteps, who played a villain in 1967's You Only Live Twice. Number 4. He is a New York Times bestseller. Back in 2000, during the height of his wrestling career, Johnson co-wrote his own autobiography, The Rock Says, which debuted at number 1 on the New York Times bestseller list, and remained on the list for 5 months. Number 3. He was almost Johnny Bravo. After the success of The Scorpion King, Hollywood began to take notice of Johnson, and was briefly considered to play a live-action version of Johnny Bravo. Yes, that Johnny Bravo. Unfortunately, the film never got off the ground. Number 2. His films make money. Okay, so maybe this isn't the most unknown of facts, but it is interesting. Known as franchise Viagra, Johnson seems to breathe new life into floundering movie franchises. After joining the cast of Fast and the Furious after 4 movies, Fast 5 made a record-grossing $86 million in its first weekend, essentially rebooting the franchise. Number 1. He had to have a little liquid courage before singing in Moana. Johnson has lent his voice to countless projects, including video games, animated movies, and TV shows. But rarely is he asked to sing. As Maui in Disney's Moana, Johnson had performed the song You're Welcome for the film, written by Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda. In an interview with USA Today, Johnson admitted that to prepare, he would go through vocal exercises as well as take a sip of tequila. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this that are uploaded weekly, please hit subscribe. If there is a certain celebrity that you would like to see featured in an upcoming video, please leave their name in the comment section below.